Patch 12.22 has brought with it a complete overhaul of the jungle. The Ember Knife and Hellblade are gone, and you instead have the choice of buying a red, blue or green companion. Each of these now costs 450 gold, and you can only buy one if you have Smite equipped. Your companion will accompany you in the jungle and attack the target you're attacking, and after you stop attacking a target, they'll attack twice more, which will help with some efficient jungle clears. In addition, companions heal you 70% of their damage dealt, and restore some of your missing mana as long as you're in the jungle or the river. Much like starter Pokemon, your companion will evolve twice as the game goes on. Your jungle item starts with 40 stacks, which shows how many treats you need to feed your companion. You feed them one treat with each monster or champion takedown, which is the only way you feed them a treat apart from the bonus treat system. Every 60 seconds you generate a bonus treat. When you have a bonus treat available, the next large monster you kill gives 2 treats to your companion and gives you a bonus 50 gold. And after your creature is fully evolved, you instead generate a bonus treat every 90 seconds. At the start of the game, your Smite will now deal 600 damage. After your companion has consumed 20 treats, they'll upgrade for the first time. After this first upgrade, your Smite will now deal 900 damage. You'll be able to cast it on enemy champions, dealing damage and applying a slow, and your companion will grow up to its new form. After another 20 treats have been consumed for a total of 40, your companion will upgrade for the final time. Your Smite will now deal 1200 damage and deal splash damage to other monsters. The jungle item is removed from your inventory, freeing up a slot, and your companion will evolve into its final form and you receive a buff depending on the companion chosen. If you chose the green Moss Stomper, you gain a shield after killing a monster camp or when out of combat for 10 seconds. While the shield is active and for a short time after it's broken, you also receive 20% tenacity and slow resist. If you chose the red Scorch Claw, you will charge up Ember stacks. At 100 stacks, the next time you damage an enemy champion, you will apply an AoE splash slow and deal maximum health burn damage. You also instantly gain 100 stacks of Ember when killing a large monster. If you chose the blue Gust Walker, you gain 45% movement speed when entering a brush, which decays over 2 seconds. And you gain 60% movement speed when defeating a large monster. In addition to these buffs, all these companions will give you a 30% damage reduction buff for monsters while 2 allies are nearby, meaning the jungler is going to be healthier when taking Barons and Dragons. There's also a lot more significant jungle changes. Firstly, after a large monster in a camp dies, after 10 seconds of not being in combat, all smaller creatures will die too. Next, junglers will deal 20% additional damage in their own jungle, but not in the enemy's jungle. Also, all large monster takedowns will now heal and restore mana rather than just gromp. With regards to experience gains, junglers will now only get 75% experience for lane minions before their companion's first evolution. Non-junglers taking camps get less gold and less experience per camp, where junglers now get more experience per camp as long as they have a companion. Otherwise, across the board, they have increased the health of all jungle camps, and they've also reduced all their base damage but given them current health on hit damage. This won't be much of a change in tankiness with the additional 20% damage buff, but will make non-junglers take a good amount longer to clear camps. Also, the large Krug will now only drop 4 mini Krugs, which is a huge quality of life change. Another significant change is that the Rift Scuttler will now spawn at 3 minutes and 30 seconds and has increased health but no longer has a shield. Retail has also introduced a number of changes to make jungling easier for new players, which includes showing leash ranges. Jungle camps will now soft reset before hard resetting, and they will even recommend a jungle path for you.